welcome back to my channel. It's been a minute since it's been a minute since I've uploaded a video, but I definitely have filmed in the meantime. And this video, I just want to go into kind of why I took a break from YouTube. I didn't intend for it to be such a long break, but here we are. I just went to check my channel and I really thought it was a couple months, but I have not posted since last year, August. It's been a year, which is kind of scary because the year definitely has gone by like really fast. So a lot has happened while I was away, but let's talk about why I took a break. I just thinking back to what was going on in my life at the time. To be honest, I was getting to a place, I think I was at a place where I really disliked my job. Like I liked the people there for the most part, and I, kind of liked what I did, but how can I say this nicely? It just was not a good space, and I felt so like I was more anxious and like down. A lot of things happened at my old company, and then I had no motivation to do anything. I didn't want to do anything. I just didn't have energy for it to make videos. And then I really started to realize that I actually was not making that much money to then like decorate my place how I wanted and stuff like that, and that was the intention when I moved to my new place. So it was just like, it was a lot of things, I think. And then at one point my best friend moved in for like 3 months, just for her personal reasons. To put it plainly, I didn't want to upload anything. So all that to say, let me update you on what my life has been like since I've been away. So going back from when I left, so back last year in August, I had gone to California for a weekend with one of my best friends, just to like, honestly, it was a breath of fresh air. It was a very short trip. Like I believe it was Friday to Saturday. And I was in Orange County and just like enjoying the beach, enjoying food, like really trying to relax because I just, like I said, I was fed up at my job. Then I went to Charleston with my boyfriend for his birthday. So I took a few days. We went down there, we ate, we went to the beach. It was a nice time. So that was September. So probably Labor Day weekend. Then I went on a cabin trip with a bunch of girls, which was very interesting for me because I only knew 2 girls going on the trip. One was my best friend. It was supposed to be her birthday trip, like cabin trip with 2 of her childhood friends and then their friends and stuff. I had a great time. It was so calm and refreshing and peaceful, and we just talked and like, had fun. Then actually September was very eventful for me last year because it was also my cousin's bachelorette. So we went to a drag show. I was traumatized by a scripper. A male scripper. Then still in October of last year, my cousin had her baby shower. So I'll get to there too, but yeah, she had her baby shower. It's a different cousin than the one that got married. The one that had the baby shower is getting married this year. I went to my best friend's holiday party as her +1. They had money, honey. We had it at the Delta Museum. Well, they had it at the Delta Museum. Yeah, that was cool. Oh, and the photographer for the event, I think he kind of had a crush on me, to be honest. And I kind of noticed him like taking pictures, but I was like, okay, whatever. Until her company uploaded all the images into this gallery, and we were going through trying to grab the images of us, and there was a lot of me. See, having a blast. Me again. Cute. Side eye. Goofy smile. and then me stroking her head. And what's worse is there was more images. Those were just the best ones that I took. He had a lot of me. Anyways, let's let's move on. I'm sorry, I got distracted. So December, would she be my niece? Well, technically, like, I kind of grew up as my cousin's sister, so I guess sort of, but I guess she'd be my great cousin. Is that how that works? Something like that. So she was born in December. In March of this year, I moved out of my apartment, and at that time, inflation rates, like housing, apartments, it was just so expensive. And so y'all, I don't know what I thought. I don't know really. I thought if I wait longer, the prices would go down. So I moved in with Grace, one of my best friends, in March into a townhouse that she was sharing with her sister, but not really with her sister. Long story. But anyways, it was just basically Grace there. So I decided to move in, and I thought I was gonna be there like 2 to 4 months. I think I spent almost 4 months there, longer than I had anticipated. I got a place, but it took me months to get it. But let's backtrack. Actually, I left my last job in February, and honestly, so far, like, it can be taxing at times, but the gratification I feel from my coworkers, from people, you know, I don't even really interact with at work, that reach out and tell me I'm doing a good job. I have a higher position. I have a higher pay. Yeah, it's been pretty good. And I feel a lot less anxious. I feel like I have a lot less stress. So then in April, I went to Dallas to be with my coworkers for the first time. This was my first time being there. It was fun being around my coworkers. I would say we probably really didn't do that much work. Okay, so May of this year, my fiance, we went to Jamaica with my family. It's his first time going to Jamaica, which the video after this will be my vacation to Jamaica. It's a long one, so you'll definitely need to like put it on in the background or get popcorn or something. But it was fun, it was relaxed. He got to, like, you know, hang out with my family, be in a different country. He was stoked. He enjoyed the trip. Okay, so because I talked with my hands, you probably saw something, but in June I got engaged. I never thought that, like, when he proposed to me, that like he could do it like that I wouldn't know. And there was at one point he was being weird, but like I wasn't sure because he brought a book bag to my family's house. I was confused, and what I thought I saw actually was not what had happened. It had happened when he went to the bathroom. Like, they gave him the ring, like, that he bought. But anyways, so like I was just not privy to it, and like he was saying like, oh, let me take you to Athens, which is like an hour away, let's go eat at the place that we like, blah blah. And I'm like, oh, okay, like, but I was so mentally drained. I worked that day, I helped out with my grandma, like I'm just not there mentally. And you know, he planned the date, he wanted a whatever, I'm not even thinking. And me, I have played out scenarios in my head. I'm like, oh, is he acting weird? No, that was not me. I was so like, I said, you picked a really good day, I guess, to surprise me. Good day to surprise me. So we ate, and then I wanted to go home. I was just tired. I just want a nap. And he was like, oh no, let's walk in the park. And I'm like, I don't want to walk in the park, but like, he's being cute. So like, I don't want to be like, you know, but I'm like, I'm tired. And he knows I'm tired, but like in his mind, he knew what he was trying to do. So he had walked, and I was like, yeah, we done now? And he was like, yeah, we can go now. So he had like opened my door. My birthday was in like the next week. So he said something like, oh, it might seem a little early or something like that. So I was like, oh, are you giving me my birthday present? Early birthday present. I turned around and he was on one knee, and you know those proposals where they're literally like, they're just stunned that they don't say anything, and the guys literally, they're just like, are you gonna say something? And people are like, say something. That was me. That was me. I literally was like, I literally felt that my jaw was on the floor and my eyes are wide, and I was just like, honestly, 30 seconds had passed and he was just sitting there. I was like, yeah, I'll marry you. And he was like, I knew you would say yes, but like you were taking a while, so I was getting nervous. I was like, no, you really shocked me. Like, and then for me, sometimes I need time to process stuff. So I was in the car and I was like, first I was really stunned, and then like, I'm like freaking out. Like, I'm like, on my life and our life and da da da. And like, then it was like, what is it? What they call the levels of grief or something, or guilt, but it wasn't like that. It was like a shock, right? Then it was a what is existential crisis, right? Like, you know, change, as I'm saying, like change is like kind of hard for me. So I'm like, oh my God, like, you know, and then it went to, oh my God. He's like driving and he's like trying to find the tissues. And you're like, oh, yeah. So yeah, I definitely went like, and then we kept it to ourselves for a few days because gaining weight means your finger's not the same size anymore. So the ring was really small. So I got a size. And of course, it's my birthday and I ate with some friends. It was like not crazy or anything. He gave me a tablet, so that was cool. He gave me too much. I'm like, I thought you didn't have any money. Like he was like, oh, the reason I'm so broke, clearly you know now, is the ring. So that was interesting. And then July, I moved into this new place, which I did film an apartment tour, but I actually don't know if I want to upload it, empty apartment tour, just because, I don't know, people are getting a little weirder online, and I don't know if I want people to recognize like where I live based on interior, because some people can do that. So you'll definitely see around my place like bits and pieces and stuff, but I don't know if I want to do like a full tour. We went wedding dress shopping for my cousin that had her baby shower, the one that had her baby. I am now a godmother, so that's like really cool. It feels like an honor. I love that baby so much. She's so precious, so cute. And she's like just vibes, you know, chills. Okay, now, like I said, I'm getting paid more now, significantly more than before, but I can't feel it because I got a new car. So that means I have a car payment, I have car insurance, inflation, housing price. My apartment is nice, but it's expensive. August, my mom and my brother came to visit for 3 weeks. It was fun having them around. Like, probably this is one of the most that I felt, most times that they visited or I visited them, that I felt like pretty close to them. It was really nice to hang out with them. And honestly, it was weird because it had been, I hadn't lived by myself for probably since December or November of last year, so I had to readjust to not having people there. I did go glass blowing, so that was cool. And then Labor Day, I went to South Carolina for Labor Day, as you know, you've seen on my channel in the past that I do. Now we're here. So that's my life in a snapshot, but let's talk about like moving forward. So right now for my channel, I really want to focus on becoming healthy. I have PCOS, and I want to focus on getting healthy and fit with having PCOS. It's been really hard for me to stick to a routine and to be consistent with like my fitness and like my eating, and now like I feel very serious. So to keep myself accountable, I want to take you guys along on like preparing my meals for the week, which I do Green Chef. That's been pretty good, and it keeps me balanced so that like I eat pretty much paleo, and then I try to keep gluten and dairy and like processed sugars really limited in my diet mostly gluten. So at least during the week, it's easy to keep on that with Green Chef, which is not sponsored, obviously. I'm not there to have a sponsorship yet. And then I canceled my gym membership that I've had a Planet Fitness gym membership for a long time, but I wanted to focus more so on classes, because if I'm paying a larger amount of money for a class, I'm more likely to stick to it and keep at it. Whereas at the gym, sometimes it's hard to motivate myself. So what I've been doing is, I saw a nutritionist one time, as it was recommended to me by my doctor. So they said, I just need you to move at least 30 minutes a day, like walk. So I got back into Pilates, which the price went up, inflation. So I'm back in Pilates. I do 2 days a week. And then I've been walking the other 5 days a week. And now I found a personal training place that I'm trying next week to try to incorporate 2 more days. So it's looking like 2 days of Pilates, 2 days of personal training, and 3 days of just walking for 30 minutes, just 30 minutes. And so far, I've tried the walking for a while. I fell off. These past 2 weeks, I've been very proud of myself. I've been keeping on it and, you know, really going and doing that. So I want to take y'all on the journey to like getting fit, getting healthy. I started therapy finally. I think probably I'll do it twice a month, and just working through some things that I don't even remember because I have bad memory and I should write them down. But, you know, just really working on my mental and my physical, and yeah, I just want to take you along on that. I might not be able to film in my Pilates or in, you know, personal training, but maybe I could take y'all along when I walk, or obviously when I prepare my meals. And yeah, just trying to figure out what I want to do with YouTube. I think this is definitely what I'm focusing on right now, which is fitness. I take medication for hypothyroid and high blood pressure, and I really want to eliminate the high blood pressure. And I just kind of synopsis, this is a long video, but we'll talk more in the other videos. Like I said, the next video will be my vacation in Jamaica. It'll be fun. I know it's a little late, but I would still enjoy seeing someone's vacation. Thank you so much for like coming back and watching this video, or like if you're new, thank you for viewing my video. I really appreciate it. I want to maybe start making TikToks. I'm thinking nothing like really showing myself, maybe like outfits or music recommendations. So that's kind of what I'm trying to do, knowing myself. But yes, thank you so much for watching. It's been a long one, but this is not the last you've seen of me. I'm going to be try to be much better about uploading at least once a week. See y'all next week. Thank you. Bye.